Hey everybody, Steve Cook with Premier Guitar and PremierGuitar.com. Isn't that fun? You know, this little box right here sitting on top of this amplifier is the Ampeg SCR-DI. Now, I want an SVT. I want a Portaflex. I can't afford an SVT. I can't afford a Portaflex. I don't want to carry an SVT, and I don't want to maintain a Portaflex. What do you have here? You have a $199 DI pedal from Ampeg that is capturing the essence of these amps. Now, I'm not going to say it's going to replace an SVT. They're not going to say it replaces an SVT. But what it does is it gets you awfully damn close, and in this wonderful DI package. Now, you've got this. It's rugged. It's super rugged. This housing is solid, roadworthy, which we dig. Now, at its core, it's a DI. And I have this propped up here so I can actually, it's supposed to go on the floor for all of you, naysayers at home. You're not supposed to do this with your thumbs, but it's a DI and it's a stomp box basically. So the opening bit had both the DI portion and the Scrambler portion activated, and we'll hear it with all three stages. But what you have here is you've got, of course, your inputs, you've got a through, you've got an auxiliary in, so you can put your iPhone in there, or you can put your your CD player, your cassette player, or your records for you hipsters out there. And then we have a phones out. Why do we have a headphones out? Because you can use this by itself, standalone practice amp, which we dig. Then you have the XLR over here. You've got line out, and it's again a really compact, great package. This is the power supply is from 9 to 12 volts, so you can have a little bit of headroom on there if you use a 12-volt supply. Scrambler section is your dirt, and I had that on, of course, at the top. And when I had it on at the top, it was completely dimed, and we'll listen to it, pull it back a little bit. This is the DI portion right here, and controls are pretty much self-explanatory. We've got the the typical accoutrements with the volume. We've got bass, mid, and treble. We've got the auxiliary level right here. Then we have the classic Ampeg ultra high and ultra low, which you'll find on all of their amplifiers, almost all their amplifiers. And again, you can turn that on and off right here with these rugged foot switches. So that's it. It's, as you can see, compared to the tone hammer in my hand, bang, it's not a very big pedal, doesn't take a lot of real estate, but it is pretty powerful. So let's talk about the DI portion first, or the EQ section over here, and then we'll get to the dirt. So I'm gonna play this without anything on. This is just straight bass, which the signal chain today is a Yamaha BB 1024 into the Aguilar, and actually the DI portion is going to be from the Ampeg. There's also a Royer R121 microphone going into Apogee Quartet into Pro Tools. So, but right now we're going to be listening to this, which is just going to be straight up DI. Sounds good. It sounds good. Now let's tack this on here. Now, what I did was I've got mid scooped out a little bit. I do have the bass cranked a little bit here. We go ultra high and ultra low. And I mean, again, it sounds like an Ampeg, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So let's roll this. Let's go a little bit more throaty with the mid up. So now I've got this throaty kind of mid-range rock bass thing. And I did that because we're going to add a little bit of grit with the Scrambler section. Now at the top I had it completely dimed, which is where we still are. And it's dirty. It's doomsday. But with an SVT, we love a little bit of grit. And we love just a little bit of bite on that thing. And that's what SVTs are known for. You crank them up and they just break up just the right amount, and it's just a great, great, great rock signal. So the Scrambler section, you can get as much or as little as you want as far as the dirt goes. And of course, I'm going to disengage this portion of it. So we're just going to be basically bass into the Scrambler. Obviously the volume's lower because you don't have this EQ and the volume bumping you up, but it sounds fantastic. And what I really like about this is that it's a versatile DI. So why do I need a DI? I can just plug it out of the back of my amp. Well, of course, but a lot of guys are running they're running in-ears now and no amp on stage. And I know that sounds a little bit crazy to some people, but they're getting tremendous tones out of something as simple as this, and this is a great piece. So we've got the live portion covered. Now we're in the studio. Why is this cool in the studio? Well, it sounds good. And you have a lot of different amps at your fingertips. So you have the SVT sound, you have the Portaflex sound, you have just a great punchy bass tone if you want, and you can dial that in pretty easily right here, of course, with all the EQ. Then you can get dirty with it, which again goes without saying. Now, why is it cool to have two different sections on here? Well, with overdrives, again, and we've said this over and over, but with bass, it drops out. Once you hit that overdrive, it seems like the bass just disappears. Two different sections for that means that they are independently controlled, which means you're not going to lose the bottom end on this. So if you want to cut through in the mix, whether it be in the studio or live, and you boost up some mid, that's cool. If you want to just make yourself happy and boost up some bass in your headphones or whatever, you can do that too. So you have a lot of options, again, to get that big beefy sound, that overdriven sound that you like, or you can make it thin and guitar-like at the same time. So a very versatile pedal, very rugged, roadworthy, studio quality, all for about $199. Not too shabby. Thanks for checking out this review demo of the Ampeg SCR-DI. Great on your studio board, great for your live setup. Check it out for yourself at your local store. And while you're checking things out, check out our YouTube channel. We have a channel. You can subscribe to it, watch all these videos as they're uploaded. We'll let you know. We're good like that. You can watch review demos. You can watch stuff with John Bollinger, who has a lot better hair than I do. And you can also watch rig rundowns. You can watch all kinds of great stuff. So check that out too. For Premier Guitar, premierguitar.com, this is Steve Cook, and I'll see you soon.
Don't forget to sign up for PG Perks, your all-access pass to exclusive gear giveaways and discounts on PremierGuitar.com.